cap. Yeah. 1611, I'm strapped. Dream team coming back with a slap. Hey, on the block where it's at. White cracks getting smacked. Who gon' read? I'm about to snap. This straight facts, my boy, no cap. Steps going up.
So we just established that Mother's Day was a tradition of men, right? But do you know where it come from? You don't? All right, so it's a Babylonian custom. It's the worship of Semiramis. Do you even know who that is? So let me ask you a question. If you don't know what something is, why would you celebrate it? It's a tradition, right? But what did the Bible say about traditions of men? That is bad, right? So now, let me ask you a question. Why do we pick one day out of the year to observe or to love on our mothers? Exodus 20 and 12. Why do we just pick one certain day to honor our mothers? You have an answer for that? It should be every single day, right? What do you say, Axel?
I would say the same thing.
The same thing? That is actually a commandment of God, and we're going to get it right now.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
So there you go. It says, honor your father and your mother every single day. You don't have to wait for a day for your oppressors to tell you to honor your mother and your father. That's a tradition of men, and is rooted in a Babylonian custom that you're worshiping another god. Does that make sense? Exodus 20 and 3. Does that make sense to you, Axel?
Yes, sir.
All right, so check this out. If you're worshiping another god by keeping Mother's Day, that goes against this right here.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So now, the God of the Bible, which is the gods of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. God said you should have no other gods before him. Does that make sense? So now, what are you going to do with that stuff that you got for Mother's Day? Are you going to still celebrate it after you heard that? No? All right, so what you going to do with it? What about you, Axel? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with those flowers?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Are you gonna still give them to your mother?
I feel like that should be something that should be given every day.
Every day. But so now let me ask you this. Since it should be every day, what are you going to, so why would you give her something on a day that was created as a tradition of men? It doesn't make sense, right? So now what should you do with that stuff that you have, knowing that it's going against God? Sandy? All right, Axel, where you going? So I got something else for you, real quick.
The book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 7. 27. And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked.
So, are y'all paying attention? Miss, what's her name?
Marty.
Marty? Did you hear what the Bible just said? All right, so check this out. Read that again. So, just one more thing real quick.
And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked.
So this woman is talking to Christ. She said, blessed is the woman that, what is it again? Read it again.
Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked.
So he's saying, blessed is your mother, right? But listen to what Christ's response was. Read.
But he said, Yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it.
He said, blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. So today we read that
Mother's Day is a tradition of men that should not be kept by the Israelites.
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.